Keep quiet.
Nobody would understand.
You a mess.
They don't love you.
You're not enough. You're alone. Not enough.
A mess.
They don't love you.
Nobody would understand.
Don't love you.
You a mess.
Not enough. Alone. Not enough.
Nobody would
mess.
understand. Nobody would understand.
Alone.
Keep quiet.
I was 8 years old when I started to hide. My head was full of loud, overwhelming sounds. I wanted them to stop, so I started to bang my head against the walls. Bang. I started soft at first. Bang. I banged it harder. It felt good, like something was released. Bang, bang, bang. I banged it even harder. My head was spinning like spinboard. The pain was intense, but the voice inside of my head was quiet. Growing up in the household when the tension was constant, I was like walking on eggshells, striving to the perfection so I could feel loved, accepted, and safe. But no matter how hard I tried, I still felt empty inside. My life at home wasn't different when I was outside. At school, I was a mess, angry, lonely. I behaved in a ways that seems to get me attention. But the things that I always did even make me feel more lost. When I brave enough for asking for help, the response wasn't what I expected. I was sent to the old healer that trying to chasing away bad spirit inside of me. Bad spirit. People around me didn't know what they had to do. They even didn't know it had a name. They thought I was possessed. I thought I was broken. But I wasn't. I just a child in pain and dealing with something invisible. This isn't just my story. This is story of countless of young adults in Indonesia. In my hometown, Yogyakarta, there are 500,000 aged 15 until 25. And according to National Mental Health Survey, 30% out of it are struggling with mental health issue, battling with anxiety, depression, and even thought of suicide. But before we continue, I want to ask, what is mental health? Mental health is not just the absence of mental illness, but it's also about finding the balance between your thought, emotion, and behavior. It's about having tools that you can use to cope with your daily life challenges. I've heard stories of my beneficiaries. Andy, a young man, outgoing, extrovert, that suddenly become quiet and withdraw. It's just because he has to constantly hide from his sexual identity just to feel safe. Or Aisha, a young girl with a big dream that put her dream on hold for family survival and have to carry a weight that no young people should have to bear. It doesn't stop there. Let's take a look of Dele Alli's story. A famous football player that just revealed his painful truth behind his success. For years, Ali silently battled for mental health issue until it's impossible to hide anymore because affecting his daily life and his performance in the field. And Ali's story echoes the other experience for famous global icon. There is Billie Eilish, Selena Gomez, and Justin Bieber. They all struggle with mental health challenges. Their journey reveals the powerful truth that there is no amount of success, talent, and fame can seal somebody to having mental health struggle. We often thinking that mental health might be happen only for people who have visible trauma or visible hardship, but the truth is, mental health can happen to anyone, including children dealing with school demand, teenager dealing with life crisis, adult dealing with the family burden, or elderly longing for connection. It's everywhere, touching every corner of our society. But despite how common it is, many people still feel trapped. They remain silent, burdened by fear, judgment, and stigma. But we cannot just stay silent anymore. We are the generation of change. I refuse to let anyone, whether Andy, Aisha, or even you, to keep suffering in silence. When I reflect back my journey, I see someone who kept pushing forward even though it's impossible. I studied psychology so I could understand myself better, while books, art, therapy helped me to gain my strength together. But again, some point, I understood that I wasn't alone. It's become the foundation of my healing. Healing, not just the conclusion. It's just the beginning, because I can see many others still struggle in silence. So I wanted to create a space where young people, this kind of silence can replace by connection and courage. So I searched a place where I can gain tools and knowledge to help others. I found Kanthari, and in Kanthari, I transformed my organization, Talk Mental Health Indonesia. And along with my professional experience, my study background, now I'm ready to create a safe space called Tumbi Arunika. It's hope, village of hope. Okay, let me transport you to Tumbi Arunika. When you first step in to Tumbi Arunika, you will see the semi-outdoor building with a stone floor, lush greenery, blended seamlessly with openness and warmth of its community. Deep conversation and laughing fill up the space. There are some flagship programs. First, Creative Hub is where the untold story, emotion turn into shape, colors, movement, and dance. Second, storytelling is open mic event when young people stand up to tell their story, struggles, victories, and hope. But it's not only about storytelling, it's also about listening, understanding, and connect to others who have similar struggles. The third one, Magic Dinner Table, where young people can come together and sitting, cooking, and enjoying the food. The food is not only just nourish your body, but it's also about how you connect and how you create a space that feels safe and belongs to you. The last one, for young people who need extra hand, we have a Rockstar Peer Counselor, a trained youth that before they overcome their struggles, and now they're offering guidance, empathy, and courage for others who have similar struggles. You see, Tumbi Arunika is not just an ordinary mental health center. We're focusing on raising awareness and creating a supportive community that young people can connect and support each other. In Tumbi Arunika, we empower young people with tools, knowledge, and support so they can become resilient and able to manage their life daily challenges before turn into crisis. Nowadays, as you know, mental health issue become a trendy topic. It's like, everyone casually said, oh, I have anxiety. I'm so depressed. I even so burned out. I cannot do this, do that because of my mental health issue. It's good. It means no taboo topic anymore. But people seems like competing each other, which one that have most complicated cases. The thing is, we cannot just stop on the struggle and then let them define us. That we truly be proud of it is there is a solution, there is a way out. Healing is possible. By creating the connection, take the ownership of your journey, and also choosing to step in your driver's seat of your life. We cannot just focus on the struggle, but how we go stronger and be resilient. Let's shift the narrative. Let's make mental well-being a trend. Let's celebrate the courage for asking for help and the resilience that carry us forward. Let's create the space that young people can be their authentic self and live the life they deserve. Life that filled with hope, free from stigma, and belongs to them. Thank you.